My friends, I'm glad you're here. It means you're willing to do things a little bit differently. And what you'll find here at The Rise is we do things completely differently. My name is Austin Ellis, and I am a husband and a father and a therapist, and I am you. I have walked the journey that you're on, the frustrating, painful journey. I wanted to be a happy, healthy person with a connected, meaningful marriage, and be a good father and be there for my children. But I found myself addicted, making decisions I never thought I would make, but always wanting to do better. I had to overcome my addiction and the effects of it in my marriage, learn to repair the heart of my wife and my children. I also had to overcome the effects of trauma from my own childhood. It's a hard journey. It's a frustrating journey, especially when you're trying, and not getting. You see, in my journey, I saw a total of 8 therapists. Spent years in groups. I actually became a therapist, a good therapist. And I started to realize I'm helping people more quickly than our journey. But it still was too slow. You see, when I started, they told us 3 to 5 years before we could heal as a couple. It actually took closer to 7 before we were more consistently happy and connected. As a therapist, I hated telling people it's going to be a long road. It seemed so frustrating that those who were trying couldn't get it. I realized there's got to be a better way. So I stepped back from therapy and I looked at my journey and the journey of those who I had helped, and looked at what worked well and what were we missing that if we had would have worked better. I stepped back about a year ago and I decided to find new answers. I don't do things the same as I used to. It's totally different. When we understand this key piece that you're going to learn about, when that's in place, people get where they want to go. So whether you're a man trying to overcome unwanted behavior and help your wife heal from the things that maybe you've done, or you're a woman who's felt the effects of trauma and still is in a painful place, or if you're a husband and wife who are trying to reconnect, I'm glad you're here. We've got something for you. I invite you to register for the free training next week. I promise you'll get something that you have never gotten before. You see, I know what's available to you in the addiction and the recovery betrayal trauma world because I've lived there. This will help you get where you want to go. I look forward to seeing you next week. I look forward for you taking back your lives, taking back your marriages.